private health. Is it worth it in Australia? We're so glad we kept it. We nearly stopped it. Multiple times we had it in place before I got diagnosed, and I'm so glad we kept it. Now it helps me with my acupuncture, my chiro, the kids' dentist. But also, when I had my emergency surgery at Christmas, I then needed a diagnostic laparoscopy in January last year, and I was put on a wait list. And if I hadn't had private health, I wouldn't have got that and the results back for months. So I would have been waiting months. It was horrible. So I'm due a colonoscopy and I've been put on a wait list. I'm due it now, but I'm not until October. And I just want to make sure everything's okay. So I've called up my private health today, and whilst it's fresh in my mind, private health need an item number from you. So that's for the colonoscopy. And then they can tell me whether I was covered, and I am covered. So now I've got to ring the hospital, Rockingham Hospital, find the surgeon I like. I've been put in one I don't know. Well, I want to have the one who did my original colonoscopy and gave me my diagnosis. But she's lovely and I trust her. So I want her. So that's another good thing about having private health. So I've got to ring up the hospital today, find out where she does her surgeries, and then I've got to give them the item number, and then I'll pay $700 excess. There's the rebate for the actual procedure is paid 75% by Medicare, and my health fund the rest. I've got to ask them what the schedule fee is, because if they charge above it, that's my out of pocket and I'll have to pay. So some surgeons do, some surgeons don't. Is there anything else on my list? I've got to make sure when I go to hospital, even though it's just a 1-day thing, colonoscopies, that I make sure I'm registered as an inpatient so it can all go through with my private health. So again, grateful I've got this, just to get you seen quicker. And you often don't think about what's to come, and we nearly cancelled it and someone was watching over us, we didn't. So I'm very grateful for my private health. Okay, sorry about my hair. So moving on from that, I have just rung up the hospital, Rockingham Hospital, and then they said that I had to have it done privately because they're public. So I found out where my surgeon works. She works at Waikiki Private Hospital just around the corner from my house, which is perfect. I could walk. And I now have to get a referral sent to that private hospital. And then now I can have the procedure there. And I checked the schedule fee and she doesn't charge any extra, which means I won't have any gap payment. And that's the gap payment, which is really good. It'll just be the $700 for the actual procedure. So good job I made a sale the other day to afford this, to look after my health. Very happy.